Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, been a long run. Welcome back to another episode of Beyblade Just Shoot, where we talk about everything and anything about Beyblade. So, speaking of what happened just now, so you guys might be wondering, beside me actually got someone. Hey! Whoa! Speaking of the devil, he's back. He made it.
I found it.
What
I
you find?
finally found it.
What do you find?
The legendary Beyblade.
Yes!
Sphinx Cowl.
Sphinx Cowl. Oh my goodness.
So,
Alright, so I'm Jeremy.
I'm Alan.
Okay, so we are back with another episode, and this time the devil himself has mentioned what we are talking about today. It will be
Sphinx Cowl.
Random booster.
BX-27, right?
That's right.
Short random booster. Sphinx Cowl.
That's right.
Okay.
So another short random booster
Mm.
shortly after the Viper Tail series.
Correct.
So as always, 3 Beyblades. We have the Prize Bay
The
and
gold one.
2 other colored variation of the same bay.
Honestly, I really like the 2 variants this time round. Black and white. Can never go wrong, black and white.
That's right. It's super clean. We'll have a close-up shot later on to explain each of the bays. So let's go. Alright, so we are back with the box. So just a quick touchdown on the box itself. BX-27 Random Booster Select. Sphinx Cowl, 3 of them. Okay, looking at the back, we have the 3 variation. We have the owner and also the parts breakdown. All 3 new parts for Sphinx Cowl. We have 980 new ratchet and also Good Night. Oh, GN.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, so
Good
gear
night.
Leader. Now finally Leader is getting the gear treatment. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about the Desert Bay itself.
Oi. Wrong bay lah.
Oops.
Yo.
Okay, so
Wrong bay.
we
Okay.
have the real Egyptian base here. So now it's time for Alan to give a brief talk about the base.
Alright, so let me start off with our prize one, which is this beautifully golden colored Sphinx Cowl. Look at that. Very nice. Look at the side on the blade as well. Super thick, reminds me of rhino horn, that thickness. So let's see how much the blade is weight, how heavy this blade is. So 32.51. Okay, not too bad, not bad.
Still on the lighter side of most of the X base.
Yep, but feel pretty hefty, you know, with the side, quite a lot of metal at the side. So
Big boy.
I think got potential. Next up, we have the 980 ratchet. Okay, very similar. It is the same. I said very similar. It's the same as the Phoenix wing. Phoenix wing ratchet, except it's a bit taller. This is 980, not 960. Usually, I'm very adamant about 80 ratchets because they tend to burst easily, but right now the feeling is it's quite tight. Quite tight. I can't even put it in. Can't even lock it properly. Yeah.
Oh,
it cannot lock properly.
tight.
So yeah, the feeling is quite tight right now. So see a lot of potential there. And here we have Good Night gear needle. Okay, as per all the gear bits, pretty fat. Okay,
That's right.
all the gears coming down. Needle is one of the better stamina bits right now. So if we
Although
compare
we
it,
advertise as a defense bit.
defense stamina, same lah, right? So here's a quick comparison with the other needles. Okay, we have the middle one, normal needle, the right one, high needle, and then we finally have
Good Night.
Okay, but we all see that they all have this pointy bit. I think gear needle has the least what's the thing called? What's the least point? Least is the
Cornular.
least slope. The slope like very little only. And if you take a look, there's this line going through the bit. So I'm not too sure how that would affect performance. But yeah, so this is the Prize Sphinx Cowl. Pretty handy dandy. Let's see the full weight of the Beyblade. Let's bring back this. Let's see Sphinx Cowl. 41.35. Okay, 41.35, not too shabby. Okay, so that's the price, and we'll quickly go through the other 2 Sphinx Cowl right here. Black and white. What a perfect color combination, right? I'm such a sucker for any Beyblades that are black and white color, so these 2 are superb. It comes with 560, very good stamina ratchet for the Night Shield combo. Yeah, 560, pretty awesome. And we have 480, not that awesome, right? We have the bit over here, high taper, and we have AWP. So I believe the last time AWP was available, it was from the previous shot random select, right?
That's
the
right.
Viper tail.
That's right.
So finally, we get to have AWP again. AWP's AWP's a pretty strong stamina defense bit. So yeah, highly recommend. And that is all for the 3 Sphinx. So let's see if Sphinx is really good at defense by moving to the test battle.
Let's go.
Whee!
Alright, so now we are back in the stadium. So we're gonna test out how good Sphinx Cowl is with defense.
Yep.
So I have my lineup here. The triple attackers. We have Juan Sword, Shark Edge, and Phoenix Wing.
And I'll be using all 3 Sphinx from the short random booster. So let's see if the defense capabilities of Sphinx can hold itself up against the attacks of X.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so first up, I will be using Juan Sword.
And I'll be using the Prize Sphinx Cowl with the new Gear Needle.
Okay, so let's see who will be the last man standing.
Let's go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot!
Okay, not too bad. Still hanging on.
Oh,
yo, wow.
And I flip.
Very nice. Okay.
Alright, a nice spin finish. That's right. So little 1 point.
1-0. Okay.
Okay, so next I'll be using Shark Edge.
I'll be using the black Sphinx Cowl.
Okay,
Okay, let's go.
ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot! First finish. Okay, none other than Shark Edge. The bait itself, still real good.
That's why Defense Bay cannot.
Last but not least, we have the Phoenix Wing.
And got this beautiful white Sphinx Cowl with AWP.
Oh, okay.
AWP pretty solid for defense type. So
That's
let's
right.
go.
3, 2, 1, go shoot! Little bounty there.
Look
Phoenix.
at that. The AWP so stable.
Whoa, what a big jump.
What a
Oh, and another flip. Wow.
This is what good defense is, man. Using AWP.
That is what you call defense. So,
Yep.
okay, done with the test battle, back to the studio. Alright, so we are back. So, after the test battle, so what are your thoughts about Sphinx Cowl?
I think it's a solid defense type.
Definitely.
When you pair it with the correct bit. That's why is it. So I'm a bit disappointed with Gear Needle. Because it's so wobbly,
Correct.
not really that stable. But I do see potential with it being paired with something like a Sharp Edge, where the whole bay is unstable anyway. So maybe this could give it the extra stamina needed to be some sort of stationary attack. I think it has potential with Sharp Edge. But other than that, the pairing with AWP, that was really fun for me. During the
Insane.
battle, yeah, I really like it. So I think if you pair it with the right stamina defense bit, Sphinx Cowl could be a pretty strong contender for defensive Beyblade to prevent that knockout.
Correct. So initially before it came out, I actually had very high hopes for Sphinx Cowl. So it looks like a very bulky, a very upgraded version of, say, Rhino Horn.
Yeah, the
As a
issue with
defense.
Rhino Horn is because it's so small, right?
Correct, it's
And
so
it gets
tiny.
knocked around quite a bit. And when you get knocked out, you practically can't come back. So
Correct.
with Sphinx Cowl, is like, yeah, as you said, upgraded version of it.
Since now the diameter it's enlarged, so it's bulky, it's rugged, and it's also size of a normal Beyblade X compared to Rhino Horn. And also it looks to me that it has a lot of stationary attack
Okay.
because of all the it's quite round, and also there are a lot of rough edges all around it. So I was looking forward to see it with, say, a attack type bit,
like
say-
maybe like Rush, for example.
or even a gear flat.
yeah,
Maybe this
okay.
thing can go crazy.
Mm.
So
could
look
have
forward.
a lot of similarity to like Hell Scythe.
Yes, that's
Right?
right.
Very round, good for defense, and also have that crit moment. where
Correct,
anytime
correct.
can crit.
So it's a hit or miss moment, really.
Mm.
So no one size fit all, but kudos to Sphinx Cowl. It actually kind of live up to its name, although the entire price base stock combination isn't really the best for it.
Yep.
But the blade itself, there I see a lot of potential in it.
Correct.
Definitely.
And the ratchet also, not to forget about it. Usually, I wouldn't recommend ratchet that are on like 80 because 80 high is easier, more contact with your opponent's blade.
More prone to burst.
Yeah, more prone to burst. So I was actually a bit skeptical with 980 at first. You know, so it's like 80, no point, right? But this 980 is actually quite tight. Okay, so maybe depending on your mold, the one we have here is pretty tight, and definitely can consider running this ratchet. I think it'll be pretty good. And the 9 ratchet is pretty solid for stamina and defense anyways. So yeah, and it's pretty good ratchet overall. So
that's right. So with that said, lots of potential. We have high hopes for Sphinx Cowl. We do hope that we get to see more players being able to fully utilize this blade of Sphinx Cowl to bring it to its maximum potential.
And yeah, that's all. I think great babe. Bye.
Yes.
Out on
Bye.
Toy Mana right now.
Bye. It's out on It's out on Shopee, Takawatomi, and it's also out on toymana.com, so you can get your hands on them real quick. So yeah, good bae, goodbye. What's there to complain?
Nothing.
That's right. Okay, so that's all for today. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please like and share our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for our latest content. So with that being said, that's it for today's episode. You should,
I should, Beyblade just should. Okay, time for me to go back into the wilderness. Bye everyone!
Bye. Make way. Ciao.